Alright, back on Wallace the 66 again. I'm still waiting on the fuel tank to get here, but the fuel pump did get here. So I'm gonna get the fuel pump installed. We're gonna hook up to our jerry can again and just run off of that and see if we can get Wallace to run long enough to get up to temperature. I'm 90-something% sure that the fuel pump was my problem from before. So that pump is available on Amazon. I'll leave a link down below. $32.60 is the current price. It's a prime free delivery, 2 days, which shows that it'll come in 2 days. That's about what it took to get to me where I'm at here in Salt Lake City. So let's grab some tools and get busy. Trying to remember what all I need here. Those are out, so I must have used those at some point. And this guy. Oh, don't drop it. Yikes. Oh, I don't know if I can't lift that with one hand. Too weak. I'm running out of daylight. I gotta get back to it. Oh, I'm hungry. Bring me some. I'm kidding. We just barely made it. So that was recording all that. That's my neighbor Joe. He's the one that's been helping me on Midnight Maroon and a little bit on Wallace as well. Super nice guy. He's a fan. In fact, he watches the videos. Just like you. Let's get this thing in there. You got a dream, chase it. 'Cause a dream won't chase you back. Sweet. Comes with all the things. That canister looks smaller than the original. Maybe it's the same, I don't know. Go away, fly. Get out of here. Nobody even likes you. Cool. First step, get the other one out of there. Get these fuel lines off of here. Probably going to replace these hose clamps because they've been taken on and off so many times during this process. Send this fuel back down into the jerry can real quick. There we go. Try not to make a mess here. Whew, smells like gas. That's weird. Didn't even see it coming. Can't even tell you how many times I've done this in the last couple of days. Come on now. That is a tight fit. Oh my gosh. That was redonkulous. Redonkulous. It's donkulous again. If I remember right, are they 1/2 inch? They sure are. Let's see if I can get this loose without a wrench behind it. Yep, but at least the one's not. Gotta get underneath to get the other one off. Yep. There. Set that right there in the fuel. Yeah, we are. Getting up and down from the ground is the hardest part. Alright. We got it. Let's work smarter, not harder. Compare the old to the new. Identical. Freaking awesome. Using the old garbage can as a workbench. Get these swapped over. I am going to put some of that Teflon tape on there though. Better safe than sorry. I'm not taking this apart again for something stupid like that. Get the tape. Always wrap this in a direction that when you're threading it in, it's tightening the stuff in and not bunching up. One trip around is probably plenty for this. This is probably overkill, but I don't want any leaks. I'll put a little more torque on these when I get it in the truck where I can kind of crank down on them pretty good. That's good for now. Got a soccer game going on across the street. Neighbor Joe's back with dinner. Alright. Recycle the gasket from the old one. Gonna put a little dab of grease on the actuator arm as well. Get it back in the truck. AIM grease. Stuff's as amazing as the AIM penetrating lubricant, which you should also get. Links down below. As always. Just a little dab right on the arm where it actuates from. Except this is the old pump. I'm like, why does it have a mark on it already? I know why, because it's brand new. Or because it's not brand new, I mean. Little dabble do ya. Yabba dabba do ya. Oh, and it feels like the lobe is going to be pushing on this, so that'll be fun to try to get this started. Get off of there. I'm so confident in my fix that I started even putting my tools away. There's the sockets we were using right there, a couple of those wrenches. I grabbed the gas can and refilled my little ketchup bottle. It's up to about there. Now we're ready to get some ketchup. I'm so far behind I'll never catch up. Quick reminder of how we're set up. We're running off a jerry can down to the fuel pump, from the fuel pump up to the carburetor, topping off the bowl initially with the ketchup bottle. Still need to do that. And then I've got my little I'm alone button to hit it, and we'll see if we can get this thing to spark off, make some noise. Keys on, filling the carb now, hit and go. Put a little right down his throat and clean up the mess. We don't need any fires. We want the fire contained inside. Come on. Get some. Before we get too crazy, let's let it run for a minute. But I can see fuel going through the wicks 33003 3/8 inch filter. It's clear so you can see what's happening. I think we've done it, by golly. We've sprung a fuel leak. So I can tell I've got a leak because of, well, how it is. That's a big puddle of fuel. It's coming from up in here and dripping from the inlet. So I loosened the hose clamp, moved it out just a little bit, tightened the fitting up, and then tightened the clamp back down again. So I'm gonna give that a go. I'm gonna mop this up first so I don't have a problem, and I'll also be able to see if it's leaking still. So in fact, I'm gonna leave that pulled back just so I can see what's going on there. Let's try it again. Turn the key on, try again. I just mopped up all that gas. All right, here we go. Nailed it. So apparently fuel makes a really good intake cleaner. See that spot right there? That's the cleanest spot on the whole truck. Small victories. But Wallace lives once more. Also, this is holding the fluid. I still got to get a cap on that. I forgot. I'm gonna go do that right now. Now that he's fully up to temperature, it's time to check for coolant leaks. So I'm going to crawl around, kind of peek around, just make sure that nothing's leaking, and then we'll shut her down. So that's it. I got the radiator issue resolved. I got the fuel delivery issue resolved. We're down to the last few items. Wallace is essentially roadworthy here in a minute. Still got to figure out fuel tank, that sort of thing. So please ignore the mess that's going on behind me. There's the old fuel tank. Got a few more videos to go on Wallace the 66. I'll be listing him for sale. I'm going to be asking about 5,500. That seems to be kind of what the market will allow for a truck that's a good base starter. It's definitely not rust free, but it'd be a good base, and it's a runner. So it'd make a perfect shop truck for somebody. It's got a cool story, and of course obviously YouTube backing it up. It's got its own Instagram, so at Wallace the 66. So be sure and follow along there, and you'll be able to follow along with that truck. I'll be giving that Instagram page if that person wants it, whoever buys it wants it, so it'll go with the truck. Hopefully they'll keep the name of the truck and kind of move forward and build it from what I started as a base. So, but this is Troy with Troy's Garage, and we'll see you guys in the next video.